Hey, what's going on? This is Rob from Panther, and today we're gonna check it out if Midjourney can do some legit logo designs. Also, if you want to check out how I made these advanced compositions in Midjourney, you can join the members only page where you can select secret content and watch all the Midjourney tutorials I have there, and also other more Photoshop and Illustrator related tutorials. We're going to take this step by step. So the first thing you might do is type in /imagine, enter. So I'm going to do a logo design, let's say of a tulip, of the tulip flower. I'm going to type in tulip logo design. So this is the first prompt. Let's see what it's going to come up with. All right, look at that. Beautiful. We got a lot of colors, decorations, details. You might say it's not a logo. Well, it's not a logo because it is just an illustration so far. So we're gonna add some more stuff. I'm gonna copy paste the tulip logo design, press Ctrl C. I'm gonna type it again, Ctrl V. I'm gonna add vector logo and I'm gonna try it out like this. Great, so now we got a new result, and this one looks a little bit simpler than the previous one. So I'm gonna copy paste this and I'm gonna add more prompts. Imagine, enter, Ctrl V. I'm gonna go with minimal. Let's see. So now we're getting there. Look at this. Check out the fourth one. This actually looks pretty good and it's like perfectly symmetric. Now the third one is like still decorated, still like an illustration. The first two is like the typical Shutterstock logos that you see. All right, so we're gonna continue adding prompts. Imagine, Ctrl V. I also gonna add like flat, modern, and also I'm gonna add like symmetric. So make only like symmetric logos. I think it's too specific now for the AI and that might be not good, but we'll see what we're gonna get. All right, we got like more stock logos. So they all are symmetric now, but look at that, it kind of destroyed it. So he made it too simple. I'm gonna need to remove some of the prompts. I'm gonna copy paste. I'm gonna remove the symmetric. Add more freedom to the AI. Instead, I'm gonna add another prompt which is called isolated on white, which is something like this. So isolated on white, what it does is basically removes colorful backgrounds. So let's see if it actually is going to remove it. Usually this prompt works pretty good. Look at that, it worked. Now we get like light backgrounds, at least not white 100%, but it does the job. Now I don't like none of the logos. I might try another one. Eventually I'm gonna remove some of the prompts. I'm gonna remove the flat. I'm gonna leave the modern, and what else you can do is basically remove the text from under the logo. But this doesn't work that well, so there's like a prompt to write a line and add no space. So if you write it like this, usually Midjourney starts removing the elements that you mentioned there. So I'm gonna do it like text. And I'm gonna add another one, line, no letters, enter. All right, so we got some new results. They look terrible. It added more text and more titles and more names. And probably these photos are stolen from Shutterstock or I don't know from where, but they look horrible. Now, so far, this is what I could do, you know, related to experimenting with prompts. Sometimes it gets it right. Now, this is what Midjourney can do with logos. Mostly it can do illustrative logos and that's it. It works. Midjourney is really strong on illustration. This was like an experiment, and you can also test these prompts out with different subjects and maybe you get even better results because I tested out and it quite worked. And this was it. Thanks for watching, and if you're new on the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified with daily updates, and also check out the rest of the videos at the end. Have a good one. Bye bye.